Alrighty. Intro song done. On Definite Disco done. Transition on OBS done. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Neon Podcast. Ooh, we took last week off from the podcast and we back with another episode with another wonderful guest today. Ooh, man, it's been a while. I don't know. I forgot how to podcast, Loki. I'm just over here just doing my thing. And then here I am. And who is this lovely guest we have today? They've been on this podcast once before, but I checked the date on when they were last on here because they were only on here for one episode. It was 15 months ago. I was like, oh my God. So for the one, not even just the one time anymore, for the second time now, would you like to introduce yourselves for those who don't know you?
Has it really been 15?
Yeah, I looked at it. It was like June of 2023. I was like, God damn, for real?
Well, hello. My name is LoyallyBear. I'm an Onyx Dragonite VTuber. I primarily stream Apex. I love it with my whole chest. I do cooking streams as well. I like League of Legends, and I do work streams. But I really, really enjoy like food, of course. But manga. I can talk about manga forever.
No, I remember when I first found you, one of your early streams that you were doing were your manhwa recommendation streams. You had like your whole list. I was like, dang, you do a lot. you watch.
It's still a work in progress.
I know. Jeez. Well, anyway, Loyally, glad to have you back on here. And
Thanks for having me.
Of course. It's funny. I've been asking Loyally for, when I say asking, like I've been on and off asking because I keep forgetting who I asked and who I haven't asked to be on the podcast again. Loyally's been on that list for like 6 months, if not longer.
Yeah, I have been grinding.
So, glad to have you on here again, Loyally. So you're welcome back. Man. So in those 15 months, I even feel like there's a lot that both has happened and hasn't happened. But because you were one of the first VTubers that I met in the community, I would say. So I'm just like, wow. It's been that long, and I don't know where to go with this, but I just want to say, like, man, it's really funny when I said like 15 months is kind of crazy because you're like, man, have I known Loyally that long? And then I start looking at it and I go, wow, I've known some of these people for more than a year now, which is for some people a long time for internet friends, but for other people, I feel like, yeah, that's not that long. So I don't know. You've been in streaming space for a while too, so. Does a year seem a long time for you in the internet space?
Internet space, a year is long. Yeah. I'd say so.
Okay.
I'd say so.
In this past year here, let's put this in terms of places of your expertise and knowledge as well. How much has Apex changed within the year? Because I know it's changed a lot. Because I'm like, yo, they added character passives, upgrades. I don't even play the game. I just hear everything through osmosis and other people.
Why haven't you played it? I know you had to cast Valorant, and I know that's why you were practicing it last year or a couple months ago. Why didn't you ever pick up Apex?
So okay, here the main reason is I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be hardware limited, and I'm like, yo, my render distance, I'm not gonna be able to see shit from far away, and yeah, and I was doing a bunch of other games at the time. I probably could
uninstall those.
I probably could. I mean, maybe. I could pick up Apex. Okay, here, let me tell you what. This is what I've been telling everyone because I know, you're one of the most strongly how do I English? One of the strongest advocates to play Apex, right?
What? Who said that?
Me, I said that. What do you mean? Who said that? I'm like,
Advocator.
yes, yes. So, an Apex enthusiast, I should say. For
Ah,
a
stretch. Definitely.
uh, and but I am, when I say hardware limited, right? I am planning within the next 5 months that I will be building a brand new custom PC for myself. And Apex is on the top of that list for games to
Are you
download and
hand
play.
camming making it? Because you should.
Uh, I'll probably
Maybe.
just do like a regular cam, just wide angled, whatever. But with my friends, because we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna have a super beast of a beefy computer around like January ish. We'll see.
Be real. Be real. What game are you first going to install though?
Well, I gotta install all my other stuff that
No,
I
no, no.
already
One,
have.
one, one, one game. The first game that you're installing.
It's probably League. It's probably League or Valorant. I mean, it's the games I play the most. So followed by that, it's probably whatever's in my Steam libraries. Helldivers is like my top 5 to download first because, God, I want to see that game in its full graphical glory. So I have, by the way. Yeah, I like. All right, guess how old my PC is right now from when I built it. How old my PC is, Loyally?
How old? Let's see. Let's see.
How
Okay,
graphically,
hold on.
how hardware limited is Neon's computer?
5 years.
More.
12.
Okay, not that old.
10.
Lower, less.
7? Am I
Yeah,
gonna name all the numbers, Neon?
seven. Yeah, seven. It's 7.5. So age wise, since I built it 7, yeah, 7. By the time I build the new PC, it'll be 7.5. But then when I built the PC, it wasn't even like the latest thing. So age wise, it's 7, and generational wise, it's 8. So we'll see how that goes out. So that's why I'm super excited. That's like jumping from like an iPhone 9 to the most recent iPhone. Or I don't know what number Samsung is on right now. So yeah, that's how I feel. I'm so excited to buy and throw money at that problem, and I'll have a beast. And I'll be like, oh my God, is this what Apex looks like? And then it's like everything on max settings running at like triple digit FPS. I'm like, oh my God, I get it, Loyally. This game's amazing. I'm ready to
You don't
I'm ready to gush.
understand. Like, I know, like, you say enthusiast and you say an advocator, and I do agree. But I just get so excited when someone just like tells me they're like, "Oh, hey, I just recently picked it up," and I'm like, "That's exciting! Are you gonna love it forever?" Like the
That was immediately just boots up the game, gets to the main menu. Do you love it forever yet?
they're like, "Wait, I don't even like how do you even play?" And I'm like, "You know what? I'll hop on real quick. We'll just run through the motions. I need this to be your main game."
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. That
Mhm,
I feel like when I get this new PC, I'd be like,
mhm.
oh yeah, Lee's cool, yeah, whatever. Valorant, yeah, whatever, that's cool. I'm gonna play all these like other games that I don't normally play, and I'm gonna be like addicted. I'm be like, yeah, let's play more Apex, guys. More Apex. I want to play this game really, really
You
bad.
can join Pi's custom Apex games now.
Well, we'll talk about that. Well, hold your horses, hold your horses.
We'll plan everything.
Yeah, we'll play. I'll join Pies tournaments, and I'll join
Mhm.
whoever else hosts tournaments, and then I'll be playing in whatever the pro league is. I'm going pro. I'm going. Just
I mean, it's roster mania right now, but that's a whole other topic. Sorry, I can go on forever, but LGS. Okay.
Hell yeah, ALGS, man. I can't escape League, Neon. Everyone goes back. Of course, Giga. I'll I'll leave League. I'll retire for like half a season and then only do commentary, but then I'll just be playing Apex. That's how it is. I won my title. I'm gonna play Apex, Helldivers. What else is graphically intensive anymore? Fortnite isn't graphically intensive, but I'll have super frames. I don't know. I'll probably buy like some cool games. I don't know. I'm just so excited because I'm just like, imagine getting a super expensive PC. All I'm doing is playing League. I'm like, dude, that's so lame.
I mean, it's better than buying like a super expensive thing and only to like play Minesweeper or Pinball. Great games, but
Man, my PC doesn't even, pinball's not even a default thing anymore in the PC
I know
on
it's so
Windows.
sad,
I know.
but we remember.
We remember, always remember Space Cadet Pinball or whatever it's called. What a game! What a game! Okay, Loyally, for you, what when it comes to Apex, what made you fall in love with it?
Mm, I wanna have to probably say movement. It was really
Oh,
weird because Apex isn't I'm not an FPS streamer. Like, I never considered myself to be. I don't I'm a Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley kinda girl, and I grew up playing Smash and other games, but my first FPS game was, technically Jet Force Gemini on N64.
Jet Force. I don't even know what that is, but okay.
And then I didn't then, like, over from that was, like, when I was little, and then when I like, over the years, when I went to go visit my friends' houses and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like, they were playing, like, FPS games, and they would pass me the controller, so I don't really count that because I didn't know what to do. They
Right.
just, like, watch me die. And it wasn't until 2 years ago, um, in my former VTuber group that they were playing because they were all Valorant enthusiasts. So I was like, "Okay, I'll try it out," and I hated it. I didn't, like, I hated it at first, but I was just like, "It's very awkward." And then during that time, a lot of my friends started getting into Apex. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, "I'll try it out," but I get motion sickness. So I was like, "Okay, I'm definitely not gonna like it." That's why I've actually avoided FPS games for a long time because I would get really sick.
Okay.
And I played Apex and I didn't get sick at all. So, and I don't know, just compare like, after playing Apex right out like, after playing Valorant was so freeing. I was a whole new person.
I saw the light. I changed that day.
I took a screenshot of, like, my first, like, win ever,
Mm-hmm.
back when I, like what is it? It was so hard, so hard for me to average, like 100 damage ever.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I would do is that when I would stream, I would in my, like I would have a text box of, like, how many kills now or, like, what my Apex goals were for that stream.
Mm-hmm.
So, it would be, I don't know, it'd be, like, 1 kill, uh, 1 knock, and then, eventually I got to a point where I got so much better that I actually stopped doing that little text box.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hold
Just
on.
saw the screen.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Hold on. I need to grab something.
Ah, that was really funny.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I
Mm.
had to grab something. Okay. We good. We back. Okay.
You
So
didn't
that
see
was
that. You didn't see
shush, we don't talk about shush, shush, shush.
that. Mm.
That's interesting movement because so funny story when you say that. Like, were you playing Apex when it just got, I wouldn't say got released, but was it around the same time with like around that big BR era, or did you get into it a little bit later relative to the
Oh,
game's
later for
age?
sure.
Mm,
It was people were already regularly playing it. I'm not an OG player. Yeah.
gotcha,
Apex
gotcha.
has been around since I don't even know. It's a relatively newer game compared to League, of course.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
reason
but the
why,
seasons.
hmm
Yeah,
no, go ahead, go ahead.
no, you first, you first.
Okay. The reason why was because when Apex was first coming out, like the beta or like a very start, that's when I tried Apex. It was like very early on cuz I was in that battle royale craze, right? I played PUBG, I played Fortnite, I played I'm missing like another one that I'm forgetting off the top of my head that people it died along with that time.
Oh,
Um
Neopets. Yes, yes.
Neo wait, say Neopets was a
I
VR?
did. I know. Could you imagine?
That'd be crazy. That website would have gone hard. But yeah, I was in that era of just like, oh man, this is really fun. I enjoy battle royales, and then Apex was in that, like I said, was in that realm. and my friends got to
Mhm.
play it, and I was like, oh, okay, it's cool, it's cool. Movement's obviously completely different. It's bigger maps, there's a lot of verticality, jumping characters, and yada yada, all that stuff. But then at the time, because I was so overwhelmed with the more tactical version of shooters at the time, because like slower pace, because Apex felt so fast paced to me that I wasn't used to the movement. And I dropped Fortnite because they didn't have no build at the time, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that no more. Fuck building, by the way. I hate it so much. My fingers cannot comprehend
It's
these
so
builds.
hard. It's
Yeah,
incredible watching people like, what have you ever watched Sen build?
yeah, I have. I've seen
Holy.
where it's like, oh my god, I'm getting shot at. Then they build like a 10-story tower in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, how in 2 seconds? Like, what the hell?
And I'm
What?
like, this is like, I'm impressed, but is this like, is it cheating or is it like you're just super skilled? It's both, I feel.
Like, it's a skill, but I'm like, this doesn't validate how good I would be shooting wise. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Like my strength comes in positioning and shooting. You add this third element that takes away from the other two, and I'm like, god damn, this makes me look like I'm so bad at the game. I
I
hate
prefer
it.
Fortnite over Valor for sure.
Okay, okay, cool. So, and then I was like, Apex seems really fun, but then you could, even at the time in earlier stages of Apex, um, because it felt so different to me at the time, I'm like, nah, I'm good. And also because out of the games during that time, a lot less people of my friend group were playing it. Because it was like late 2018, 2019 era. So I wasn't even into VTubers yet. So I didn't know like the community, the people playing into it. So that's the other main reason why I didn't play it. I had like maybe 3 friends that were playing it, but the rest of us were playing League and the other BRs at the time. So uh, yeah, and I'm just like, now VTuber, like the game reignited in like 2020, 2021. VTubers are all over it, and I'm like, this seems fun, I want to play it. The FOMO is so real. Let me join, I want to shoot. I don't know, a Kraber, I know what that is. I know what that, let me shoot, dive dash. Yeah, and then I'm starting like, I didn't realize this because I also watched enough people playing Apex, like, you know, like yourself, and I'm like, I didn't realize some of these terminologies. Oh, and say some of the terminology, but some words definitely came from me watching people be like, "Oh yeah, he's cracked," and then I reinstall Fortnite and be like, "Yeah, this guy's cracked." They're like, "What? He's white. He's white."
Oh, is that the term?
Some people do. Yeah, that's what some people called it. They're like, "Oh yeah, he's white because." Yeah, because that's the color of the damage when you hit him when they have no
'Cause that's because out of context, I'm like, what does race has to do with anything?
He's
Your
white.
your
What does this race have to
your
do with
counter
this?
your counter comment is like, I'm Asian. I don't know what we're doing.
Is this a hate crime? This is so stupid.
Are you telling me not to shoot? It's a
Yeah, he's white in game. Oh no. Oh
game.
my gosh.
That's such an interesting com.
Yeah, so then that's what was really funny. They're like, he's when I was playing with some of my longtime Fortnite player friends, they're like, he's what? He's cracked. He doesn't have shield. They're like, oh, that makes sense. And then I went, oh shit, that's a fucking Apex term that I've been using. Oh,
We
is
also say napkin.
what?
Yeah. So if you're white, if you have white shields, right? Because it's white, it goes white, blue, purple, and then it goes red.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have white shields, you say that you're a napkin, or you can say
Mm,
you're naked.
that makes sense. That also makes sense. That's a term I don't hear often enough. So, but okay, not but I'll be like, all right, I'm a napkin. See, these are the things that I'm gonna end up learning, and then I'm gonna start using them all in the wrong context when I start playing the game.
I know, I
That's gonna be
feel
the
you.
great part. You're like napkin, and then they'll be like, what the hell's a napkin? I'm gonna learn advanced
How?
terminology, dude. Before I even play the game, I'm learning all the advanced terminologies, dude. Uh, oh my goodness.
Can
Okay.
I can I
Hmm.
comment on your food?
My food. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you know how you were saying that you're so excited for so many new games and stuff?
Uh-huh.
So would you rather spend money on food or spend money on games?
Okay, at this current point in my time, I want it for my PC. Like, I love food so much, and I can buy food a lot. I realize I spend a lot of money on food, on a monthly basis. Not even like grocery wise. Like grocery wise, I think it's pretty tame. It's when I eat out. Obviously, I spend a shit ton of money, but
Mm.
I'm just like, yo, I look at my budget for this PC and I go, oh god, I really need to stop eating out for a little bit and save some money because in addition to having a budget for the PC that I'll buy, Black Friday deals, the winter sales, New Year's, whatever, is freaking so many other payments have gotten back, like student loans stop being frozen, and
Oh, I hate that.
my increase in like rent slash car payments and insurance and stuff. I'm just like, bro, it sucks so much. So once I build my PC, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be happy, and I don't mind being poor on the food front for a little bit, but be budget wise, be friendly. But I'll still be getting some good food. But definitely, I need to save up more for this PC. I'm throwing like 2K at this bad boy. So
Oh,
and
I
that's a
hope
good
that
deal.
will last you.
I know. That's the other thing. Like I'm buying and building this PC for the sake that I
Mhm.
know I'm not gonna build a new PC for another 6 years. It's an investment. It's an investment. It's the same thing. I need to get a new mattress.
Oh, mattresses are so important too. Wait, what size are you getting?
Well, my current bed is what is it? Full? A full?
I
Yeah.
don't know what that means. I only know single,
Ok
double.
Okay, so there's a twin, right? You know twin?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, you know
Isn't it twin
queen?
and double? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's the one in between twin and queen.
I didn't know that existed.
Yeah. Oh my god. Does Loyally like magic, says how. And thank you for the alert, Kate. Do you like Magic the Gathering, Loyally?
I like the art from it. I don't play it. My big brother plays it.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just
I grew
getting.
up on I think the last TCG played was, like, probably Yu-Gi-Oh!
Man, you played
But I wasn't
Yu-Gi-Oh?
yeah, but I was little. That wasn't hardcore.
Oh, okay. When you were
Yeah.
dang, when you say last one, I'm like, and you say little, I'm like, man, that's a long time ago. Then, because I'm just like that ain't that's completely different game when you compare it to what it was now. Oh hell no. That's why I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh too.
I still have a like, my little crush when I was little on Yami. Yami Yugi was the best.
Mm-mm.
I hated Yugi though. Yugi was a bitch.
Damn. That's so funny. So if you ever watch the show, you're like, transform already. God damn it.
Oh, I was waiting. I wait all the time. I'm like, I don't wanna listen to you.
Oh my god. That's
Like, "Give me back my pharaoh."
it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm like, damn right you better be yelling that. Transform already. Oh my god. So then if you liked Yu-Gi, did you end up like liking the cards? Were you like a big Dark Magician fan, Dark Magician girl, yada yada?
I know, I was a blue eyes, like, dragon girl.
Yeah! Let's
Yeah.
go! Let's go, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Kaiba is, like, cool, but he's just so fucking I love all the Kaiba memes.
Oh dude, Kaiba
I
memes
don't
are so funny. I love Kaiba memes so much.
I love, like what is it? There was one I can't say it well, but it's like, normal Yugi or Yami, like, shopping, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
little stick cartoons, and then Kaiba appears out of nowhere being like, "We got a duel, Yugi." And then he'll be in the bathroom, he's like, "We got a duel."
Oh my god. That's so funny. And then I love the ones where it's like where they try to not just the duel part, but when he's asking Yugi, they're just hanging out, and be like, Yugi, so when's the last time you summoned Exodia, huh? And it's like, we don't talk about that, Kaiba. Oh
Oh, did you hear
man.
about the Olympian? I think it was a French guy. Was it a French guy?
No,
The
he was
Olympian
American.
guy?
He was American.
Oh, Yeah, that oh, I loved it. I loved him all over the news. He was so cool.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, he blew out the blue eyes, and then he pulled out Exodia, and then he won. I'm like, oh god, he's so cool. Oh my
Like,
gosh.
the first interviews, I think I read that, like, he didn't like, the reporters asked him, like, what it was, and he didn't bother to explain it. He just, like, people would like, if you knew, you knew. And I'm like, "That's good."
There's no, yeah. I wouldn't say there's a need for it. They're like, it's funny because some people would try to Google it, and there's like a big uptick in Google for searching what that was, and be like, the hell is that? A dragon? What's Yu-Gi-Oh? Because all these non Yu-Gi-Oh nerds, people be like, oh my god, what kind of lucky charm?
You know what, though? The
Hmm.
Rule 34 on the Dark Magician Girl, though. Yeah.
Wow, wow, what a jump!
I'm just saying, it's extensive.
It is very extensive.
It's so big rabbit hole.
All right, Loyally, how far down this R34 Dark Magician Girl rabbit hole did you go down to know how extensive this is?
I dabbled.
Do you,
Not a speak here or there.
I was like, do
Not
you do you have a favorite R34 piece, and would you want to share it?
I don't like it, like, myself as in, like, as, like, a fetish. I think it's but I
Mm.
learned it from my friend, though. Um, I learned about I think I learned, like, a few years ago, the Mario Sonic kissing origin.
Uh-huh.
I learned about that, but I think that was, like I think that's my favorite, like, interesting story piece about that. But that my favorite I don't have a favorite Rule 34, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think the story behind that was very like, it's long. I thought it was just like a, fan art of the 2 kissing, and then my friend was like, "No, no, 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 it goes deeper than that," and I'm like, "What?"
It. What do you mean it goes deeper?
So it's not just, like, the art of them kissing, it's, like, the person who created it,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get it wrong, but there's a lot of hate on the guy, like, so much hate. At first it was innocent, right? Because he was a fan of, like I forget it was originally Sonic or not,
Mhm.
but he has drawn other fan art before, and then there's this, like, a huge community that hates him.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Is this, are you talking about Chris Kun or whatever his name was, or am I thinking of something else?
Think so. I guess
Okay.
that sounds familiar.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I like how you went down that rabbit hole. I'm just like, there's just this. It all started with a friend sharing a meme or a piece of art, and it ended up going down an R34 hole of just what were you gonna find in what fandom? Wow.
It's wait. So if people were doing fan art of you, do you have how some people have like a preferences like don't draw me like this, you can't draw me with this thing or whoever blah blah blah. Do you have fan art rules for your OC?
No, I don't. Okay, I don't have rules. Here's the reason why. I didn't expect people to ever draw art of me in general, anyways. Right? Oh my god! All right, this is a
Mhm.
perfect segue why you're asking me this, and you know exact. I feel like you know where I'm going with this.
Okyo?
Yeah, yeah. So here's and one of the culprits is in the chat if they're watching Giga. So long story short, and and some people heard this, but some people don't know that there's a story behind this. Giga and I were just in VC after like a league game, or he was
Mhm.
playing league. I was just chilling, and he was saying, "Oh, I was going through his friend list, and he didn't know who this person was. He didn't have a note." And he goes, "Do you know who this person is?" I'm like, "What's their name?" Cal Femboy. I'm like, "No, that I have no clue who that is." They're like, "Are you sure it's not you?" I'm like, "What do you mean it's sure it's not me?" I'm like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And he was like, "It's like you. I feel like you could pull off a Cal Femboy." I'm like, "I bet I could, but that's not my account." And yada yada. And then he was like, "Should I message that person and ask?" I'm like, "Yeah, if you really want to know," because he already grouped them. Because you know how in League you can group uh usernames. He had it
Yeah.
under a group of like, I think, of people he already knew, but he never had notes. He had no idea. And then we joked around. He was like, I was like, why do you keep asking me if I want to be a Cal Femboy Giga? He was like, I don't know. What are you gonna do? Draw art of me about it? He was like, no, I won't draw it. And he was like, are you gonna ask someone else, aka Kyo, to draw it? He went, no, maybe,
No.
no. And I was like, oh no, we both planted the seed that started that. And then, long story short, he didn't tell me, but then he commissioned Kyo to do it. And then, I found out you're the one who helped with the goddamn caption on Twitter.
Let me explain.
And I was like, I
Wait, I
know.
gotta go to.
I was like, I know you and Kyo do art together and share and talk and are friends, which is cool. But I'm like, how the hell did Loyally get involved in this?
Let's see. Let's see. Where is it? This? I'm looking at my DMs with Kyo right now. Let's see if I can find it.
Okay. Well,
I don't think I have. Okay, but basically, what it was what is it? I love coming up with captions and then stuff.
okay.
I could just and then or like quote ideas, etc. So Kyo would just ask me for feedback, and
Mm-hmm.
then it just kind of developed. Like if it ended up evolving to like she would ask me for like even the sprite one.
Mm-hmm.
So she just had fun and just asked. We just had a good time figuring
Okay.
it out.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Ah, man. So then that event in itself triggered Kyo's femboy art arc. And I was like, oh no, this all started with some username on Giga's League that he still doesn't even know whose username it is.
They didn't reply.
No, he didn't ask.
That Giga girl bitch boy. Go ask.
So and then I joked around, oh wait. Oh, I forgot to do that too now that I think about it. Hold on. Let me put that on stream. I forgot it was a VTuber episode and I forgot to prep this. Where is it? There it is. It's Femboy Neon in the jar on the desk. There you go. I forgot. There
I
you
see
go.
it.
It's the
Wait,
jar.
why is there no milk in there?
Stop. Stop.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna commit to a thing, you have to like double down.
Look, maybe I'll ask the person who made the jar PNG to give me art for the another piece for the milk. Okay. So that art turned into something I leaned into, obviously, because I lean into jokes. We talked about this before. And then I show when people started asking me about it, I'm like, did you commission this? I'm like, no, I did no, dude. Why would I commission femboy art of me?
Why
um
wouldn't you? That's not unheard of.
it's not unheard of, but it's not the type of art that I would pay someone to do of
You're
me.
saying Kyo's art is not good enough? That's crazy,
No,
Neon. That's a crazy thing to
stop
say.
putting words in my mouth, Lily. Shut up. I've paid Kyo for many pieces of art. I would femboy art of myself from anybody is not art that I would feel like I would have ended up paying for.
He's
Um
narrow-minded.
I'm very narrow-minded. Very,
Kidding.
very.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
But then now it became a bit, and when I have more money, I'm be like, hey Kyo, I need you to femboy art this person, and then I'm gonna have the collection of femboys of all of the guys in the front group, and be like, ha, now I'm not alone.
Does Pochi have one of him?
I have no clue.
So I feel like Pochi is like number one, like super like duct tape onto the wall.
This is going down a route that I wasn't expecting, but go on. He's get duct taped to a wall. You're-
Oh no, his name on the list of femboys, not him himself.
oh. I'm like, oh, is that how it is? It's like, do a femboy be like a bottom or what? So, oh no.
The way
Uh,
that you're describing it makes you sound like an uncle trying to navigate cool young and Gen Z talk.
a little bit. It's the same thing with like when me getting into anything. That's the same thing with Apex. I'm like, he's a napkin. I try to use all the cool terms, right? Oh my goodness.
No, I relate, because I only play, like, very few games.
Mm,
So whenever someone tries to describe a new game to me,
uh-huh.
with my very minimal experiences with games I've played, right? I have to,
Okay.
like, pull, like, 3 different games, and I'm like, "Combined, is it similar to that?" And they're like, "Kinda, but you're
Oh.
kinda really off base."
That's when you know you're like either not just limited, but you're really into one or two series of games, and then you see a character and you go, "Oh my god, he's just like this character," and you're like
Yes!
close, but not really. So that's how I see it sometimes. So
Mm.
that's why when it gets to okay, so going back to the art thing though, but when it comes to commissioning art for myself, I never think that I would commission art to myself because I didn't really wouldn't say I committed too much to being a VTuber initially, but now that I am a little bit more, I'm gonna have a new model soon. I mean, I
What?
have it, but
What?
yeah, yeah. So that's gonna be a thing.
3D? 2D?
It's 2D, 2D. It's gonna be new. That's gonna be
Who's your
cool.
model mama?
Don't worry about it. Uh,
Ah.
don't worry about it. I found someone online. I'm like, oh, I like their art commissioned, and then now they're big hiatus type of thing. So I'm just like, oh, at least I was one of the last people who got their work for cheap, and it was nice. So that's gonna be a thing that I'll be teasing. I'll be teasing a lot over the next month or so about projects that is gonna be
I can't
released. So,
wait.
but
I
yeah,
wanna know now.
I mean, I can show you stuff,
No, 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 no,
loyally.
no, no. I can hold it.
You can, but I can't. It's funny how many people I've shown my design to already. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's a thing. That's gonna be me. And it's funny because like I wouldn't say I openly announce it. I just tell people I'm cool with me, like, oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna look like. Um, and when people are when they do those Twitter posts, be like, oh, art of your OC or art of your VTuber, you want to do it and be like, post your PNG. I'm like, can I just DM you? I don't want to post it. So yeah, that'll be something that I'm probably gonna be teasing on my birthday in a month, along with a bunch of the projects that I'll be working on.
Are
So
you still orange?
yes, I'll be orange. Imagine having all this and then switching branding. I don't
That's what I was genuinely thinking of. I'm like, are you gonna get lime green now?
lime
Neon
green.
lime green?
You know what? We'll see what happens. We'll see if I'll mess with it and have like toggles that I can change color with, but yeah, yeah. But
Oh.
the branding, the color will be the same, but the branding will be slightly different.
I'm
Um,
so excited for you.
thank you, thank you, thank you. That's gonna be it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be exciting. So, and then so that's why I'm like, maybe now that I'm leaning more into it, I've already commissioned a 2.0 and all this other stuff. I'm like, do I do more arts of me? Do I go out
Oh.
and scabs and do I get people to do art? I'm like, ooh, do I commission Yua and I forgot who the person she works with to do a chibi bottle? I don't know. I don't know. I I want to throw money at problems that what money I don't have though. So,
I hope you have fun down VGen.
oh no, that's what I'm so worried about. Dude, you go to
It's
down
so
there.
fun. I'm so happy that it exists now. Because for me, like I have a lot of friends that they primarily commission through Skeb.
Mm-hmm.
I primarily commission through Twitter. So I have my Twitter feed is mostly like artists.
Mm,
So I'll just find an artist and I'll just like kind of find their work and I'll commission them.
mm-hmm.
But now that VGen's here and there's verification and stuff, I'm like, thank God.
Nice.
Mm.
For you, how often do you, because I know you do get commission people, whether it's for yourself or like a collab piece with you and someone else. How often do you get art off VGen or just in
I've
general?
I've cooled down now, but I would get like I'd be at work and I'd be like, "Oh man, the 5 cool artists, commission them all now." It'd be pretty sporadic. It would be sporadic, but often.
Mm,
I've now like, I'm sitting on quite a bit of art that I haven't shared yet, so
okay.
eventually I'll just, like, kinda post them, but I am focusing more on using my art money towards editors. Yeah, for
Editor.
clips and stuff, 'cause I can clip on my
Oh.
stuff myself, 'cause I clip my stuff sorry, I can't talk. I clip myself often on Twitch,
Mhm,
but I don't have, like, the time or energy to wanna sit down and then actually add, like, text to it.
mhm.
So I have editors for that. So then, right now I'm focusing on that avenue.
Got it, got it.
Yeah.
If you need someone, I know a guy. I know a freelancer guy, so
Oh, thank I have 2 guys. So thank you
okay,
though.
okay. I have a 3rd guy for you. But okay, that's cool. So like how you said you moved on to editing stuff for your own work. Uh,
Mhm.
did you have, like, a budget, or was it just like, I see it, I buy it?
Before, I would see it, yes, no, okay, so I would have, I saved up a little while ago before I even got into streaming.
Mm,
I had a fund for, like, art stuff that I wanted to buy,
mhm.
and then when I got into streaming, I was like, "Oh, I can use this now towards it." So, I have to kind of slowly build that back up. But yeah.
It's just a little rainy day for art fund you had there.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean, I
okay.
still even though I'm using money to buy, like, or, commission for editing,
Mhm.
I still, like, here and there, still commission actual, like, art pieces and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. Mm.
Nice. Oh, okay, that's cool. Cause I know when you commission art, I'm like, "Yo, you pick some good art, dude. You pick some good
Thank
artists."
you.
I'm just like, "Ooh, the Leona one." Who was it with Drop, I think you had
Oh,
with?
yeah, by Cookie, such a great artist.
Yeah, that
Me and
one.
Zarina really like that art.
I was like, "Oh, I may reach out. I'm gonna, like, just copy you and, like, just find the same use your same artist, cause I'm like, I like
Oh,
that one.
absolutely.
Your ramen shop one was really cool. I think there was one other one that I remember that I really, really liked. I can't remember off the top of my head because, like, it was a while ago. But I'm like, "Yo, this is some good art though."
Well, I always rabbit hole like, whenever I have, friends that don't have a art tag,
Mhm.
I get, like, not real mad, but I'll get, like, fake mad, and I'm like, "Go make a fucking art tag!" So because of that, though, I have quite a bit of friends that have art tags because of me.
Oh, not only are you an Apex enthusiast, you're an art enthusiast as well, I see.
I'm like, "How am I supposed to, like, get a doodle done or something if I don't know what am I supposed to look?" They're like, "Oh, but no one's gonna make art of me," and I'm like, "Someone might!" Just saying, if you don't have an art tag, please make an art tag. Please have an art tag. Throw your rep sheet somewhere so we can look at your media tab. Just
Okay,
saying.
okay. Maybe maybe that'll happen down the line then. Loyally. Maybe. An art tag for myself. You've convinced me. It's over. It's over, guys. I'm getting art of myself.
I'm
Oh,
just saying, if you're gonna put that much money towards getting, like, art of yourselves, right? Why not wanna share it and not have it in one area? Why not have a hashtag dedicated to just you?
that I mean, okay. I think okay, so one hashtag dedicated to me is one thing, right? But having an original hashtag dedicated to you is kind of hard
You have to
because
sit down and really look through it.
yeah, because you have to be like, is this tag being used? Is this one? I feel like this one's already common enough for some people. Hi Basher, by the way. Oh my god, is that my favorite Dragonite VTuber?
Oh.
Yes, it is. What's your tag?
Oh, draw loyally.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty simple. Okay.
For, like, what is it? Some people try to get, like, really creative with it, with making puns and stuff,
Uh
but you
huh.
don't have to be, like you don't have to think too much about it. You can also use, like, you can use draw, you can use illust, you
Mm-hmm.
can use, like, easel, pen, anything art related, you can use those terms. You can put digital, you can put portrait neon. Yeah, you can just you don't have to make it, like you don't have to make it, like, make it sound super unique.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for my friend listener, what was it? 'Cause he has, like, spades and he has hearts on him.
Mm-hmm.
So, his is what is that? Heart, like, HE, like, lowercase, and then capital ART, listener.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's, like, a more unique one to him.
Gosh. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way mine's gonna be original. But if I do, I'll think about it. I'll make it
Mhm.
just simple enough that it's original. So
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. And
There's,
then
like, art tag, what is it? Technically, common courtesy that you should have you heard of the art tag wars?
No. What is
There's
that?
people like, so if you're a VTuber and you share an art tag, but, like, if you have an original art tag, awesome, right? No one's fighting over it, etcetera.
Okay.
If someone ends up using your unique art tag,
Mhm.
it gets really messy because then,
Oh.
your stuff is combined on socials and stuff, right? So the
Mhm.
people in the past were, uh was a tag that seems unique. Like, let's say the word like Yuki or, Yumi, right? Those are pretty common, like, pretty names.
Right.
So, like, Yumi list is a really popular one, I think. I can't remember though. I could be wrong. But anyway, so then you'll see sometimes people comment on them or they'll DM the VTuber and they'll say like, "Hey, I noticed that you started using my art tag. I've had this for a while, maybe about like 3 years now. I'd really appreciate it if you would like have a different art tag." To be polite about it. And sometimes people will respond back very angry, being like, "Your name isn't unique, so I can use this." And it just like, oh, it's messy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I can see that. Basher, I'm gonna come up with one for myself right now. Mine is officially hashtag big bad art. Well, let's go.
You're gonna have like a lot of like wolf, a lot of wolf art.
Oh, I could see that. I could see that. Oh man. Okay, that's cool. I mean, what are okay, so when it comes to also just hashtagging and when say claiming your stake as VTuber or just being on socials, have you seen like other parts where it can get messy with people who clash? Because like you said, there's especially when VTubing, would say a lot of names overlap or have very similarities, right? So have you seen stuff like that happen often enough where even just outside of
Yes.
just tags?
I mean, technically, if you my like luckily my feed is mostly just full of artists and my friends and like, world stuff, etc. But
Mhm.
once in a while you'll get like VTuber drama on your feed. So there's a lot of like, because art represents us. And without artists, we don't exist.
Mhm.
So, um, what is it? Recently, I won't say any names because I'm not gonna draw attention to that, but, recently there was a VTuber who didn't have an original concept, like, very, very common color palette, and they were very upset at someone else who had the same, like, was it species as them and color palette?
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so then there's that kind of drama. There's the other one which was like, there's a big corpo VTuber and their silhouette, so you know what VTuber silhouettes are, right?
Yes.
Alright, so for anyone who doesn't know what a VTuber silhouette is, so imagine if you just kinda like, made us all one big block color right now with a
Mhm.
screenshot. So being able to identify a VTuber based off their silhouette, it's a very big, what is it? No, like a what is it? If you're able to be recognized that way, you have a very unique look. So there's a big corporate VTuber who has a very unique silhouette, and another VTuber who has like pretty much the same. And then their design was like, at first they said it was like it wasn't inspo from them, but then they admitted it was. And they were just kind of like
Oh.
very messy about trying to say that they're very unique.
Mhm.
But it was like a pretty much a copy, but just like a different, what is it? Just a They try to, what is it? Instead of a cat dog, it was like a cat, like, as an example.
Mhm.
The color palette was just, like, a little bit off, and then the worst part of it all was that, so they have a normal, like, nice voice to begin with, like the small VTuber,
Mhm.
but then they copied the corpo VTuber, tone and their personality to make them sound
Oh.
unique.
Wow,
But
okay.
the corpo VTuber sounds like that because culturally she sounds like where she grew up.
Mhm.
So that was, like, a really big no-no as well.
Dang. Okay,
Yeah, so
so
yeah, there's always drama somewhere.
yeah, it's like so I heard parts of that story, um, from being on Twitter and stuff, being somewhat
Mm.
involved in seeing news and stuff in general. I'm like, wow, that's a I can't believe that's a thing sometimes. Like I get it being like inspired and trying to be like them, but like the whole just taking everything, not even just design, like even voice wise of it, it's kind of crazy how far some
Yeah,
people will go. Oh man, dude. Wow.
and she sounded just like that corpo VTuber too when she did it. was really crazy.
I know. That's oh my goodness. I can't imagine wanting to actually be like someone else. Cause I don't know.
Hmm.
Just like okay, so now this is just like beyond VTuber stuff in general. Because
Mm.
even my new design, not original. I wouldn't say it's not original. I don't think it is. Um concept wise. But then when I'm just like, oh man, I just want to do things the way I think I would want to see and hear myself. But then there are times where, this isn't about me, but where you end up liking and doing something, and you end up finding out later down the line someone else is doing something very similar, or if the exact same. I'm just like, oh, unintentional that we're the same, but I'm just like, oh, it's kind of hard for some people to be like, oh, I'm not trying to bite off whatever you're doing and like copy you. I'm just like, I just happen to follow the same trajectory type of thing.
No,
And
no, I agree. It's hard to have like, sometimes you just it's not that we can't have an original thought, it's just that, like, there are things that we like, common interests that we share.
exactly. So
Mm.
then when I'm going over here, when I was showing some people my design, like I was showing Yua, I was like, oh, it's like similar to this person. I saw that, and then she showed me the person. I went, oh shit. Oh
Oh,
shit. Oh, well, I mean, this is to be expected, but I didn't think anyone actually knew someone at this time. But then again, it's not like my knowledge of people in the VTubing community is big, is massive. I'm just like, oh, I'm a very surface level of people that I know. But then I saw it, I went, oh, ooh,
the ooh.
damn. I should be friends with them before I before I re-debut at 2.0. Basher, you're gonna be actually 100% original. You are 100% original, Basher. Oh, yeah, we love you. But yeah, uh I don't know. It's just funny because I know friends who are artists, right? That like want to do their own model and their own designs. And it's funny because I saw a meme about it on Twitter too. It's like, oh, I'm an artist. I'll save money by doing my own uh art and model and stuff. And then it's like, but this person's already doing it. Redesign. It's like 10 redesigns. And I'm just like, well, I guess that's a curse of trying to be inspired, but not trying to take other people's ideas type of thing. So I'm over here just like, I know what I want here. This is me now. So yeah. That's always interesting to hear when people are always just trying to be original, but always trying to like once I one up someone else. But I feel like that's just how it is sometimes. Because like you said, it's like art is what, especially in the VTuber community, is what makes us, you know?
Mm.
Man, it's
It drives
just
me crazy to see oh, yeah, go on.
no, that's it. Good.
Like, when people don't, what is it? Accept no, yeah, they don't fully understand, like, a TOS, or when they want to undermine some artists,
Mm-hmm.
or they just, like, go, "It's, like, just art," or, like, "Why is it so expensive?" And I'm like, "Well," I was like, "I understand that there's, like, there's supply and demand for sure, but if you can't, like" but these people have been in this space for, like, I don't know, 3, 5 years now, and then their, like, art and their rigging has gotten so much better. So if you're looking for, like, maybe, like, a little bit on the lower end of it, you can look for new artists, but you shouldn't diminish how much people have improved. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Well, yeah, I get you. I
Mm.
get you. Man, I'm both excited and not excited to again throw money at the problem. So at my wants.
Yep,
Oh my
get the
goodness.
art, but I also know that you gotta save for your PC.
I know. I'll get it
Wait,
eventually.
do you have any parts of it right now?
Any parts of what?
For your new setup, your new build, you current
I have one piece. One
It's okay.
out of like 10 pieces, I have one piece. It's my NVMe solid state drive. So my M.2 drive because it was on sale. But then I'll buy the rest soon. So I'm excited. Uh, I'm gonna get a 4080 Super. I'm throwing so much money at this goddamn problem. So I don't know if you know hardware and that stuff yet, but that's like the
That's why I don't put it on my Twitch page.
it's like the second best GPU on the market right now. So
Oh, that's expensive then.
yeah. Half the cost of the PC is just that one graphics card. So
Ooh.
yeah. So I'm excited for it. But yeah, I mean, just in general, I'm like, oh, I get to play so many more games, and then I say that, and my backlog of games is just going to continue to grow. I'm not even playing games right now that I could be playing. Like, I know some people playing Deadlock right now. I've been invited, but I haven't even touched it. And it's just some other games because I'm just so busy with other personal projects, Um, like, whoa, I'm going to the gym. I'm writing up lyrics for this. I'm trying to work with my friend on a game we're trying to finish, type of thing. So, what about you, Loyally? Have you been working on like other personal projects that aren't on stream?
Not on stream? I'm getting back into swimming.
Ooh, I
I
don't know how to swim.
competitive swimming when I was in high school. What?
I don't know how to swim, but go on.
You don't know how to swim? You should learn how to swim.
Yeah. Well,
Were you scared of the water?
n-
Because I understand if you are.
no, not particularly. No, I just never learned. I know how to float, so.
Well,
But
float is
go.
good.
But
Wait,
yeah,
do you know how to like doggy paddle?
sorta question mark. Not really. So
If we threw you into a pool and you floated, would you be able to get back to the shore?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Okay, okay.
Well, okay, so you're a competitive swimmer?
Yeah, back in high school I was. Yeah,
Ooh.
so it's been like many, many years though. But it's funny because before I did competitive swimming, I knew how to swim because I took some classes and stuff, right?
Right.
And then when I started competitive swimming, I forgot how to like casual swim. Whenever I went to like go to my friend's house for pool parties and stuff, right? Because a lot of us also were on the swim team. You would see like half of us like like casually swimming, and the other half we're just doing laps because we're like, I don't know how to stop this.
I, I only have one mode and it's just go.
So I'm really excited about that. And then what else? I think I want to like in the next year or so because I wanna work on my con body, not for cosplay per se, but I wanna be able to like be more confident,
Let's go.
in my skin for next year.
Let's
Yeah.
go. So you're going to go to more cons in general? Is
Mm,
what I'm hearing?
I'm hoping to at least two, maybe two or three. We'll see. Depends on work. But
Mm,
I usually go to Anime North in Toronto, and then maybe Anime NYC because I have a lot of friends who live in New York,
mhm.
and then probably primarily those two. Maybe. Oh wait, what's the VTuber one that just passed? I forgot the one that Patchy and then you guys went to.
Off Kai?
What's that one called? Yeah, maybe that one.
Yeah, Off Kai. Come to Off
Yeah.
Kai. The plan is now we're going to see who goes and we're going to rent a giant Airbnb and then
Yeah, I heard about it. I was like, oh my god, because I heard Fearless talk about it. I heard Patchy talk about it. I was like, oh my god, that's what I wanted to do.
yeah, let us know if you go and then we'll see and then we'll see if we can find an Airbnb that can fit like 15 people. And then there was other people be like, "Yeah, I'm just going to cook for everybody." And then you're going to come through and be like, "I'll help loyally. I'm no longer head chef if you show up." Oh my goodness. But yeah, that off guy's cool. Off guy's cool. Can vouch.
Mhm.
Can vouch. But yeah, that's cool.
Didn't you have that sign?
Yeah, I was the free shrug guy.
I
That
was
was
like, that's so funny
that
still.
was honestly, oh my god, that one bit made the con so fun, like unreasonably like funny for me because it both gave me anxiety starting it because I'm like, what if people don't ask and stuff, right? Because okay, let's talk. I'm gonna talk about this since we didn't talk about okay. Um, it was like the anxiety because I'm like socially anxious sometimes, obviously,
Mm.
where I go,
No.
what if I'm like, I didn't have my wig yet for my cosplay because I'm cosplaying as me, which is not people are gonna know. And then because my thing was orange, but I didn't have my orange wig yet, which was from Historia, and she was busy. I wouldn't get that until like later in the day. Walking around with my whole ass lightsaber and the sign. I was like, I don't know. And then I'm just standing by myself to go into the artist alley area because it was a
Mhm.
super long line. So I was just by myself while the others went around the con, which was like my choice, obviously. But then I was like, it's okay. But then I'm like timidly holding my sign. I'm like, okay. I don't, if
Aw.
you want to ask, okay. But then I put the wig on and then, I just put sunglasses on indoors because I felt like it was appropriate for what I was wearing. And then, um, I started walking around and like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm a walk around with my chest, say it with my chest type of thing. And they're like, hey yo, free shrugs. I'm like, got you, shrug. And they're like, hey. I'm like, all right, that's giving me confidence. It took me like the first like 10 or so gave me so much confidence. You know what? You know what? This is gonna be funny as hell. So then I started just holding it around, making sure like chest level people could see as I'm walking around, and they're like, oh, can I get a free shrug? I'm like, of course. And then everyone was just like happy around. And by the time it got to the second day, and they're like, yo, it's free shrug guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm the free shrug guy now. So that was really
Are
funny.
you gonna do it again to the cons that you go to? That'd be so funny.
I think I will. I think it's a bit that I'm just gonna continue doing because it's so innocent and free that no one gets hurt. Like free hugs kind of weird. Free shrugs. Oh, that's not weird at all. I think it's great.
I would take a free shrug over a free hug.
That's what
That's
I'm
so funny.
saying. Yeah. Like the some of the best interactions were just me going up and down. Like I'm going down a staircase in the convention area, like in the main area, and then another guy is going the opposite direction. They're like, "Oh, can I get a free shrug?" Yeah, and then they're like, "Cool," and then we just continue walking. Or in the hallway down like some of the panels or whatever, the meet and greet rooms, we would same thing, walking different directions down the hall. Guy points at me, I point at him back. No, nothing, not a word is said. Shrug, we both shrug, and then we're just walking away nodding at each other, and we're like, they get it, they get it. No words need to be said. You point, I shrug, let's go. So that was a really fun experience. It was such a funny bit because it's just that casual interaction with people, and it's just like it doesn't need to be big, but it makes it so fun to have these interactions with random people, and it's like you're all in on the joke. That's the best part. Everyone's in on the joke. Ah, yeah. Would you cosplay for cons loyally?
I used I have cosplayed like in the past. When I used to go to Anime North and Fan Expo quite a bit,
Mm.
and then I ended up just going to Anime North like once in a while because I just realized I only like anime conventions.
Oh.
But I like to wear if I don't like wearing wigs because they're very hot and they're very itchy. So I usually try to cosplay as someone with like a similar hairstyle or hair color as oh, wait, oh my god, as I do. And then I try to find if I'm because I usually make my cosplays. I try to
Oh.
find something that yeah. I try to find something that's like easy to walk in. Not too many things to carry. But if I were to cosplay again, I'd probably just cosplay as my VTuber because my outfits, when I was creating my OC, I wanted simple, and my outfit's incredibly simple. Yeah,
Mm. Mm.
I would just have to build my my tail. That's it, pretty much,
So
and
you
my horns.
so you would do yourself.
Yeah,
Okay, got it. Damn, your tail would be freaking huge. Are you kidding me?
I would figure it out.
Yeah, like I look at your model, your tail is literal almost the size of you, like lengthwise. So
I would I would figure it out.
you're gonna walk around. You're gonna have like, um, those weddings when the bride has a long ass train, and then you always have to have one person
Yeah.
following you.
I'll
It's
do it
gonna
better
be
though. I'll make it like the same material as like Chinese dragon dancing.
Oh my gosh.
or like paper lanterns.
Oh my god. And then I'd be like, good luck sitting down.
There's detachable,
There
or
we go.
you know, like those cat tunnels, the ones that are, or like the, you know, the slinky looking.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know
You
what I'm talking about? Yeah, it can be like that. Can
uh,
wrap it up,
can wrap it up, compress it.
or I'll just have like a long piece of string on it with like a purple ribbon, and I'll be like, I'll call it a day.
You just get super lazy, super budget on it. Oh my god. That reminds me of like budget stuff that I've done for the sake of just the memes during school whenever it's Halloween. During uni, I never like had costumes. I do like casual stuff like, oh, I had an outfit that looked like Psy for like the K-pop star doing Gangnam Style. I did some other stuff. And then there was times where I took um paper bags from Trader Joe's, cut it up, put it together, and then I made it armor. And I was low budget man, and I walked around with cup noodles during Halloween. And they're like, "Bro,
Aw.
it's super dumb." But yours is like purple string. Yeah, let's go. That's my tail.
I wasn't allowed to celebrate Halloween until I was, I think 16 or 17, 17, 17.
Huh?
Yeah, so my family, my mom was like she's not a tiger mom or anything like that. It just like with some certain things of religion, she was just
Mm.
like Halloween is like it was the day growing up where close all the windows, turn off all the lights, and don't go near the front of the house. And then when I was going to sleepovers a lot in high school with my girlfriends, um, I asked my mom finally. Like I asked her again. I was like, "Hey, I was like, can I please, 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 please go trick or treating, even though we're 17, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, go ahead." And I was like, "What?"
just
So
just
it was
out of
really, it
nowhere.
was so, it was really cute because that year I made my own Umbreon costume, and then I helped my
Oh,
friends. I actually made my friends costumes too, and then you know the one girl, can't remember, can't, oh shit, who's the girl that Cloud falls in love with? She has like white outfit. She has short hair.
Aerith.
Kingdom Hearts, maybe?
Kingdom Hearts Cloud. What?
I don't know. There's a girl, and her name starts with the C or a K, and I
Yeah,
don't know what her name is.
I'm not well versed in that one as well, but okay.
Okay, no
Go.
problem.
Anyway, go
Yeah,
on.
but so, the first house that we went to when, we were trick or treating, they're
Mhm.
like, "Let Loyally go up and ring her first doorbell." And then
Ah.
so I gotta do, like, the whole walk up, and I looked behind I looked back towards my friends, and they're all just they're all like moms just gesturing. They're like, "Go ahead, ring the doorbell." And I was like, "Trick or treat."
Oh, that's so cute.
Uh,
Oh my god, that's adorable. That's adorable. This is like teenage loyally. Be like, yes, go. Go. It's your first one. I believe in you.
it was really fun.
Oh,
Oh, I wish I was able to when I was little, but, yeah, but it's okay, it's okay.
yeah, you still got to experience to go around with your friends. That's fun. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, oh man, what other notable characters have you done
Mm,
that you can remember?
so okay, so I've done Umbreon, I've done like dress up or maid.
Either one.
I've made Velma and Fred for friends. I've made myself a maid, Umbreon, Ari
Damn, you did
from
an Ari?
League. Yo, I fucked up so hard on the tails though, bro. Let me tell you, don't stuff 9 tails full of cotton. What? You want to hear something so embarrassing?
Uh,
so, so that year, I went trick or treating with one of my girlfriends, and it was really fun. It was really cold though, so I wear sweatpants underneath the skirt. But anyway, I I went to uni because it was like like all around campus. It was saying to dress up. I was still in first year,
mhm.
and so I went to class, but I couldn't fit all my tails right because like I had to wear a backpack and all my books. So I was like, I'll just like put 3 or 4 tails in like my water bottle holder thing and just walk around like
Ooh.
that, right? It makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Bro, tell me why my first class lecture hall, 200 people. You could see how many people dressed up. It was like fucking 5 people. And I was like,
Oh.
"No, don't look at me." And then
Uh,
but because like I didn't like unless you like you're on a sports team where like I guess you buy a locker, right? Or you purchase a locker. You don't have a locker in uni,
Mhm.
right? So and like I'm not gonna go to my car because it was like far. So I was like, I had to fucking lug around like my tails all fucking day. And the amount of just staring, it was so cold and just "Oh, she's dressed up as Ari, like, what is she wearing?" I'm like, "Don't look at me, I still have 7
Duh.
more classes."
Oh, dang, you had that many classes in a day for Halloween. Dang. Aw. That's how I felt that same thing when I entered off kind. Be like, they're not cosplaying. There's like, they're
Those are a lot of people who didn't?
I mean, there's a lot of people who are just wearing VTuber merch, like happies and stuff like that,
Oh,
but
okay.
not too many people actually cosplaying, as characters. So I'm just like, I feel awkward.
Oh, kimonos
uh,
and patches was so cute, though.
they were.
Yeah.
I got to catch some of their cosplays because I showed up on day 2. Their day 1 the one when they were like Fumoko, I think I missed.
Oh, they
Um
did multiple, I forgot.
yeah. And then their second one they are I don't know, Kumo did Joker Persona 5. And then she was like
Oh.
she said the outfit just wasn't like complying, so she was like it was like breaking down on like the wig and stuff. She was like, "Yeah, I'm good." So I was like, "Oh, no problem. I ain't tripping."
Oh.
So yeah. That's the other thing with like cosplays. It's like, especially if you don't
Mhm.
build it yourself or like wigs and stuff, it's like it just sometimes it just doesn't work and uh either breaks down or it's just not comfortable to wear. Like I know that when you said the wig thing, I was like, oh, it's hot. It sometimes gets itchy. I'm just like, bro, I actually
You need
know
a
that
good
pain.
quality wig
Yeah.
and styling.
Mm-hmm. So
Oh my god, Chris's rap? Oh, I saw it on Twitter. Fucking beautiful.
Chris, huh? Oh, Chris's
His
wrap his
rap of
car.
his car?
Yeah.
So nice.
Bro, you know how long I've been trying to I want to wrap my car too. It's one of those things where it's like if I had significant amounts of money, I'd be doing so much dumb shit to like I would have wrapped my car like 3 times over with like different fandoms already, but I'm
Like
not
what? Like
going
what?
to. So when I got my car, originally I wanted to do an esports rap. And I even tried reaching out to the actual esports org, be like, hey, I'm a big fan. I want to see if like I could work with you guys to get a rap for my car. They didn't reply to me. But it was CLG at the time,
Oh.
rest in peace.org, because I was a huge CLG fan, and I think it would have been really cool. I'm like, oh yeah, I would show up to the LCS studios in LA. I would have my car out for fans to look at, take pictures of, be like, I was like, I had this idea and stuff, but they never applied. I'm like, yeah, maybe not. And then another one would have been um the rap that I would have done is the name of my car that I originally based it off of. It's called the Blue Falcon. You know, it was Captain Falcon from F-Zero, Smash, and Nintendo and stuff. I would have wrapped
Oh.
my car similar to how his looked because that's what I named my car after. And then the other one was I would have done a crony Itasha rap because you know she's my Kamiyoshi. So and it makes sense because my car is blue too. So but I'm like, no, I'm good. I can't throw money at that right now. It's not practical. But if I ever win the lottery, there will be signs. It's one of those things. There will be signs that I have money. So
How much do wraps cost?
depending on the detail of the art itself and installation, they can range, you know, if you do like Chris's where it's not full body, it can
Mhm.
be probably like 1 to 1.2. The really expensive full on ones, it could probably be anywhere from 2 to 3 to maybe even 4, depending on how
Ah,
detailed they would.
fuck.
Yeah, thousands. So wraps are like wraps even without the Atasha are around like 2K average. Um,
Oh.
so but that's why on top of the art, um, on top of the wrap to have the art, that's why it makes it cost more. So like it's 3, ish. So that's why Chris isn't full. His is more not just wraps, but his is more sticker based, or it's like sticker wrap. You know what I mean? Because it's still the base color of his
Mhm.
car. But I know people who do like the full on everything is really expensive. So Would you wrap your car loyally? Oh, hi,
I
hi,
would wrap my
Rhino.
car.
What would you wrap it with? Of who or
I would
what?
pro Maple Story related anything.
Maple Story. Whoa. Wait, that's a new one. A maple wrap? Wow. I
I
didn't know you
love Maple Story.
I didn't know you were into
That's
maple
what
like that.
I've been an OGer. Not beta, not beta, but I have been an OG Maple Story. I've been Maple Story before Pirates came out.
Wow. Wow. Now you
Yeah,
are OG. Okay.
I am OG.
Dang. Well, what would it look like?
Mhm.
Is it a specific world, like the level layout? Or is it like a character? What would it
You know,
generally look
I
like?
mean, like theoretically, if it was possible, you know how like sometimes when you look at art and you walk a certain way, if you walk left, it looks like one thing, and if you walk right, it looks like something else.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Imagine if I could do that with all the original maps. Like if you walk one way, it looks like Hennessy's, and you look the other way, it's like Kerning.
Oh my dude, that
Or
sounds
like
so hard.
right, but like or every a day of the week wrap.
What
Or like
the?
a monthly wrap. Like this month, like I don't know, I'll be Perion. Or the next month, or Valentine's Day, I'll be Lita Briam. Oh no, that'd be Amoria. Or like a
Dang.
monster wrap.
That
I'll be
sounds
Pink
cool.
Bean. I'll be the orange mushroom. Oh my god. And spring, I'll be Alunia.
That sounds cool. That now that I think about it, I'm like, yo, that sounds so like so much money to do consistent rap changes, but that would be so cool. Because it's not just like a character, right? Yours is a whole series. You could just change it out if you wanted
Yeah,
to. That sounds so tight. Dang, how come you don't do Maple on stream loyally?
because they ruined the original Maple Story. It's pay to win now. So before, right, when you had a quest, wait, you're a Mapler? Yeah, you're a Mapler.
No, I'm not, but I know of it. My
I hate
friends
you.
tried to get me into it, and I did play a little bit. Look, look, look. They're like, you just gotta grind and it'll be fun. I grinded for a week. I'm like, dude, I'm so done with this.
1 week? That's not enough time to love it.
I got to like 72, and I'm like, bro, this is taking longer and longer with each level, obviously, because it's like exponential per level. And I'm like, dude, this is taking so long. There's not even a
Well,
story. I don't even know what's happening. I'm just hitting shit. So,
so the original, I miss the community on Maple. Actually, that's actually one of the reasons why I really like VTubing a lot, or like just streaming.
mhm.
The community on Twitch reminds me so much of the community of like OG Maple stories. So it's a little bit silly, but it gives me like that sense of nostalgia that I really, really missed.
How
I
can
miss
you
yeah.
compare? So, like, I don't, since I didn't play Maple Story like that. You want to explain?
Let's see. Did you ever play games where like are you a big MMORPG kind of person?
I wouldn't say big, but I have played a few. Yeah,
Okay. Do you have what was your main console growing up?
I had a Nintendo.
Okay. Were you ever Xbox? Did you make a lot of online friends and like other games?
I did. I joined the some of the Smash communities on Smash Online for a bit, but like, and recently, if you turn to like MMORPGs, I am playing Final Fantasy 14, so that community is cool.
So you know how like when you set some time aside to meet up with your guildmates, or like you regularly have like randos that you added because like you gamed well together, so you
Yeah.
kind of look forward to like playing with them. You after work you kind of lock in. You're like, oh hey shit, like Fred 120 is online. I'm gonna hit him up, and then you just have a good time.
Hmm.
So now amplify that. So back the original Maple Story, or like this goes to a lot of MMORPG communities where you would what is it? The marketplaces would be like, they wouldn't be inflated. You kind of be just you'd be trading, you'd be making friends, you'd be running raids, and it was just very bustling. Is the best
Hmm.
way I can describe it. And like that sense of community is just so fucking wholesome to me, and I love it so much. So when MMORPGs kind of started dying off a little bit, I was really sad. And I tried so hard. I tried so many other MMORPGs to try to rekindle that feeling, and
Hmm.
I couldn't find it. I ended up
Oh.
just having to I ended up just playing League for a long, long time. And then I was like and I know, like, a lot of friends who were just like, "Oh, we're used to solo queuing." Like, League is, like, one of the games where I'm completely fine solo queuing because 'cause I'm used to it, and I would, like, often I made a lot of, like, League friends, over the years where I would add them, after a good game, and then we would just ask, like, "Oh, hey, do you wanna run it?" And then we would just, like, regularly log in, play, you know, and then yeah, and then a lot of them, we lost touch and stuff because they had changed their jobs or we didn't play League at the same time. Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
how I feel about the Twitch community or the streaming community.
that's cool. I see that. I see that. Especially where it's just like, meeting people and like having a group and be like, hey, you getting on or you want to do this and that. I'm like, oh, I get that. I get that for sure.
Mm.
Yeah. That's awesome. I like how you're like, I couldn't find that community, so I went to League. I went, wow, what a steep cliff you felt you just wow.
Well, I've been playing League for, like, even, like, then, I didn't go like, I was playing it while I was trying to find the other ones, but it just League will always be there for you.
No. Oh my goodness. That's exactly what Giga said. It's like you can go and play, but you'll come back. I'm like, oh no. I know it's true too, but oh no, you don't have to say it out loud.
Whenever a friend tells me that, like, if they're taking a break, right, I'm like, "Okay, that means you're coming back, right?" Or if they say that, like, "Hey, I'm actually quitting this time," and I'm like, "You fucking liar."
Yeah. Okay. So I have a story. So
Uh,
we had a friend in our friend group, in our IRL friend group / online friend group, because it was like a mix of both. Because half our Discord was California, half our Discord was Canadian. Um, and what's funny was one of our friends, she would always be playing League because like she would occasionally work from home pretty often, and she'd have like a bunch of free time, and she would just be playing League, be like be late into the night. It'd be like midnight already. Be like, aren't you supposed to be in bed? She's like, it's just one more game. I'm like, oh my god, go to bed. And we'd always like tease her, but then she'd keep going. She'd keep playing like so many games of League in a day. And then there was this point where she said, all right, I think I'm quitting League. We all went, nah, you're lying. You're lying. Stop. You're not gonna stop. Be like, and then she's like, "No, I'm really gonna quit League." And he was like, "You mean quit? Like you're never gonna pick it up again?" She was like, "No, I think I might come back." I'm like, "That's not quitting League.
that's not quitting.
That's not quitting League." So we were having this whole argument of like a good chunk of the server versus her. And she was like, "That's not quitting." She was like, "Yeah, it's quitting. I'm stopping." I'm like, "But you're coming back." She was like, "Well, I don't know." I'm like, and so we all started putting bets of, all right, how long is she gonna be gone, guys? A week, 2 weeks? So someone was like 3 days.
There
Yeah, and then she ended up coming back after like a week and a half. You're like, we thought you quit. You're like, yeah, I quit for a week and a half. I'm like, oh my god, you're the worst. You're the worst.
you t you took a break.
That's not quitting. That's what I said. That's a break. That's not quitting.
Uh,
Oh my goodness, she's so funny though. Like we always make fun of her for stuff like that. So and then she took another hiatus. You're like, she's like, I'm quitting again. She went, so then the joke reignited itself of, all right, how long though? She's like, I don't know how long. And then everyone started putting bets. All right, a month. She came back after like a month and a half. So
oh, okay.
it,
That's not bad. That's not bad.
yeah, it was, we were kind of impressed. We were kind of impressed of how long she held out not playing League. But then there were times she would join us in VC in Discord. She's like, I want to play so bad. And you're like, no, you quit. No, stop.
You know what you guys should do?
Mm.
You guys should be like, except maybe all except one of you guys. That way you can search her match history. Just all unfriend her. And then that's when she logs in,
Oh.
she's like
Oh my goodness. When we were doing that, we were like, all right, someone check her op.gg if she played anything.
oh yeah, I forgot you can search that way.
Yeah. That's so funny. Well, that's interesting. I love how it's like those communities end up happening. I think League is a little bit more chill because it's hard to make friends online in that game unless it's like friend of a friend type of thing, or you really like playing with someone in solo queue, but that's a lot more rare now. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, like the Maple thing. I know a couple of friends like that because they're also hardcore Maple players from back in the day. And they're like, yeah, I keep
Mhm.
playing. They still play to this day when there's like new drops or events and special stuff, but it's not like they're on all the time. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. What classes did you play in Maple,
I played as well.
or did you like
I'll
the
say like the
most?
first job.
Okay.
Well, second job because the first job is all generic. I played assassin and I played priest.
Ooh. Okay. Nice. Nice.
That's
Nice.
cleric. Priest is third job. Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we'll start wrapping up this episode. We're coming up on an hour and a half, Loyally. Is there any other questions or things you want to chat about before we have a short post podcast show?
Mm, can I have one thing as a promo?
Yeah, sure. Plug whatever you want.
Can I'm gonna send it to you. Hold on. I have to go to her Twitch page. Hold on. I have to scroll. Hold on. I'm on US page
Oh,
because
it's
I've
not
had
your
issues.
promo? It's someone else's promo?
Oh no, I'm included in the promo.
Oh, okay.
Here, I DM'd you.
K K
We have a cover coming out on Friday.
KS.
Tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. 2 days at
Oh
3 p.m.
shit.
EST.
I've heard about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ochami Kino cover. Announcement by Solana. Who is this involved with? This Yua? Hold on. I can't see people upside down that well. I don't know who that is. Serena. I think that's Sen. Pi. Shiba. Hisoria. Oh no, I forgot her name. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that
Oh,
is.
Lucy?
Okay, Lucy.
Lucy?
I don't know.
Aria?
Arya. I don't know who that is. Connie, you, and Deli. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up. Pull this up. Hold on. Google Chrome. Google Chrome. Where you at? Sources. 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 Shit, where is Google Chrome? What the fuck? There's too many sources. No, I just saw it. Oh no, I scrolled past it. Where'd it go? I'm so bad. There it is. Okay. Oh, now it's scuffed. Where the hell? Where? Oh, that's why. It's all the way over there. Hold on. Let me go ahead and scuffly do this.
Take your time.
But yeah, you wanna chat a little bit more about it while I pull
Um,
it up.
if you guys are familiar with a Hollow Live cover of this, that is the one that's famously known. Um, we were Sen invited us initially last year. So this was actually supposed to come out last year. But there was some like a little bit of hiccups. So now it is finally being released. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It is technically my first cover. Um, but I'm excited for it. But you know, like when you like talk about something and then you backpedal a bunch of on the back end stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So so um I heard like I haven't heard like the full finished piece of it, but I heard a little bit of it. And I was like, I thought my mic wasn't like so shit. But my mic might be a little bit wonky. But I'm excited for the cover.
Oh my gosh. Damn, this took a year in the making. That's kind of crazy. Uh,
More than a year, maybe.
more than I'm just like some of these people are just on hiatus or just busy. I'm just like, wow, this has been a while, huh? Oh,
During that time, we had everyone was active still, and they didn't have some stuff going on. I think so. It worked. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay. Well, that's exciting. I'm excited for y'all covers to be released. You say Friday, so tomorrow?
Day
No,
after tomorrow.
first cover the 13th. Not
Mm.
2 days. No, wait. Tomorrow.
Friday, few
Today's
days.
Wednesday. Sorry, I thought today was Thursday. For some reason, I don't know why. Okay, okay. So check out their cover of Ochamikino. Ooh, that's exciting. Ochamikino. That's what a lovely group song to do. One day maybe I'll do one with someone, people. I don't know. Yeah, that's cool. Check out. All right. Also, check out Loyally Bear. Her links. If you're watching on YouTube, check her out. Her links will be, her Twitch channel will be in my video description. Otherwise, if you're watching live and you don't already know her, go give her a follow. It's not like there's too many new people that from my side that will because everyone here pretty much knows you. So because you're awesome. But and yeah,
Thanks.
we'll go over to the post podcast show for a bit. Anything else you want to say, Loyally?
Mm, no, just thanks for having me. I
Yeah.
hope that you eat well. I hope that you save well.
Thank you. That's definitely the harder of the two. I'll eat well. Oh yeah, save well. That's a struggle. But yeah, thanks for being on here. And then since you haven't been on for a long time, right? And now
Mhm.
I bestow upon you the power of you may invite yourself to any future podcast episodes if I don't already have guests, and because you're cool and I'd love to have you on again, whether it's solo or as a co-guest. And if you ever get bored on a day or a week in a couple days advance, you're like, I don't have anything scheduled. Neon, can I be on your podcast? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So yeah,
But
bet. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. We'll have a short little post podcast show, and I won't hold Loyally for too long. But if you want to watch some stuff and maybe react or things that we talked about, we'll be in the post podcast show. So say bye, YouTube.
hi, YouTube.